Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. And this time I'm going to talk about what happened tonight in 2024 NBA playoff day 29. Where tonight we had the one game, the game six between the series between the Mavericks and the Thunders, where the Mavericks defeated in a very close game, a tough game, 117 to 116 the Oklahoma City Thunder. And with this score, the Mavericks won the series 4-2 and qualified to the Western Conference Finals for second time in 3 years. And this is amazing for the Mavericks. And we need to say something great for the Oklahoma City Thunder because in the regular season they finished in the first set in the Western Conference in a very competitive and season because it was very close and they won the conference and they reached the the conference semifinals, and they are very young and talent team. This was the first time that they qualified to the playoffs, and they're going to learn from this experience, and they're going to come back stronger. So about this game, this game can be defined into parts: what happened in the first half and what happened in the second half. Where in the first half the Oklahoma City Thunder dominate the game. They took a bit advantage in the sorry, in the second half, in the first half, in the half time. And to be honest, I thought that the Thunder were gonna to win this game because they had a very they played tremendous basketball ever, and they had the control of the game, and they were leading in the half time 64 to 48 by 60-point difference. And I thought in a moment that the Thunder were gonna to continue to lead in the game, and they're gonna to win it. And in the third quarter, sorry, the Thunder increased the lead to a 18-point difference or 20-point difference in the first minutes of the quarter, but later the Mavericks reduced the gap. Where in this quarter, in the third quarter, they play a very great basketball where they scored 35 points. They used a lot 26 points, and they reduced the game to a 7-point difference, where the Thunder were just leading in the end of the third quarter 90 to to 83. And in the fourth quarter it was the best part of the game because again the Thunder increased the lead to a more than 10-point difference, but later the Mavericks reduced that gap. And the best part was the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game, because there were several single lead, but in the end the Mavericks could get the victory. They won the game in the last second of the game, where they scored the the last two possession, the last two free throws, and they missed the last one because this provoked that the Thunders didn't have an opportunity to score a triple, and in the end they won the game. There was some polemic action because when there was the last possession of the game, the Dallas had the ball, and they were losing by 1 point difference, 115 to 116. So SGA made a foul to PG Washington that he was trying to score a triple. In my opinion, it wasn't a foul because SGA touch first the ball, but it was kind of a foul. PJ Washington had 3 free throws. He scored the first one that got the lead to the Mavericks, and missed the last one because it was a smart decision, because this made that the Thunder didn't have a lot to tie the game, and in the end they won the game 117 to 116 and won the series 4-2. The best player for the game for the Mavericks were Luka Doncic, that made another triple double with 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. The second best were two players, Kyrie Irving and Derrick Jones Jr., each one with 22 points. And by the Thunder side, the best player was again Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 36 points. The second one was Jalen Williams with 22 points, and the third one was Chet Holmgren with 21 points. how I told you, with this victory, the Mavericks qualify for second time in 2 years to the Western Conference Finals, and now they will wait for the winner of tomorrow games between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves to see who is which team will face in the Western Conference Finals. And the Thunder, who I told you, it was a tremendous year because they got the first set in the regular season in the Western Conference. They reached the conference semifinals. They have a young talent team, and if they learn about what happened in this position, they are going to improve a lot, and they are going to fight for more the next season. So what's next? Tomorrow we have the last two games in the conference semifinals, where we had the last two games, the game 7 of each game. This will be the game 7, because remember the first game 7 in these playoffs were between the in the first round between the Caps and the Orlando, where Caps won the series 4-3. About this game, the first one will be the game 7, where the New York Knicks will receive the Indiana Pacers and the Madison Square Garden and New York City, and 50-30 Eastern time. Remember that the series tied 2-3, and in this series all the teams that has played as a road team have won the game. So I think that the Knicks are going to win this game because they will play at home. I think and this is a big factor. But remember that in a game 7 everything can happen, because there is just one game, and everything error can cause a lot. So I think that the Knicks are going to win this game by 7 or 10 point difference. They will win the series 4-3. They will advance to the Eastern Finals, and they will face the Boston in there. And in the second game, in another game 7, the Denver Nuggets will play or will receive the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Ball Arena and Denver in Denver, Colorado, and 20 o'clock Eastern time. How I told you, this series is tied 3-3, and this is a very weird series because in the first 4 games, the teams that play as a road team won each game, and in the last 2 games, the team that play as a home team won each game. So the Denver Nuggets are going to take revenge, because in the last game, in the game 6, 2 days ago, they were blown up. They lost by 45 points, and the Denver Nuggets will want to repeat a back-to-back season to play the Western Finals, and the Minnesota will want to arrive to the first Western Finals or in his history, or to a reach for more than 20 years ago. So about this game, I think that this is gonna to be a very close game, but I think that because the Denver Nuggets will play in home, it's experience, because they are the reigning champion team, and how I told you, I don't bet against the reigning or defending champion team. I think that the Nuggets are going to win this game by 5 or 10 point difference. They will win the series, and they will qualify to the Western Conference Finals, where they will face the Dallas Mavericks. So in this video was my opinion about what happened tonight, where you will have one game, the game 6, where between the Mavericks and the Thunder, where the Mavericks defeated in the last second of the game to the Thunder's 1 point difference, 117-116, to win the series 4-2. They qualified to the Western Finals, and they will play the Western Final for second time in 3 years. And tomorrow we have the last 2 games of the conference semifinals, where the game 7 between the Knicks and the Pacers, and the Nuggets against the Timberwolves. So this is all for tonight. See you next video. Gibran.